Cyber Monday Folgers Crystals coupon codes. Boop. Oh, hey gang, and welcome to Seize the Memes Live. And you know what day it is? It's Cyber Monday. So happy Cyber Monday, folks. I hope everybody got what they wanted this Cyber Monday. I know, I wanted to do this stream earlier, but there were a lot of hot deals going on. Gotta hop on those before they dry up. So you might notice we've changed the background a little bit here today just for the occasion. I almost didn't think I was going to make it here. Bedtime was a little tricky. Grayson wasn't going down very easy. You know, he's like 14 years old and I'm still putting him to bed, reading him his books and singing him his songs. He likes the Guinness Book. We're real into that lately. But it all worked out. So here we are. And if this is your first time joining me, this is Seize the Memes and I'm teenage stepdad, a balding middle-aged man who makes art in his garage and has you join in with me sometimes and it works out. It's been a long time since my last stream. It's been like 3 weeks because life's fucking a little tricky sometimes. And but I can kind of go over what I've been doing in the interim. There's been some cool stuff. I've been working on stuff with clients and shit. Although I'd rather be in here fucking around. And tonight's going to be a little different. I actually have a sponsor for the first time. So I'd like to say thanks to the folks at Warner Brothers for hooking me up as a promo for Matrix 4 and the folks at Welch's Fruit Snacks, longtime supporters of the show, as always. So thanks for joining us here. And we're going to be making something a little goofy tonight. And you know what? We might as well just go online and I can show you what I've been thinking about. So let's fucking do it. This is Seize the Memes. All right, we're back. I don't usually do this, but I figure it's Cyber Monday. I'm gonna vape on here. I just took this up today. Got a good deal. This. Don't try this at home. But I figured, like, if RoboCop smoked, he'd probably smoke one of these. And we're gonna drink some of these. Smoke some of that. Yeah. Anyway, so what are we gonna make today? It's Cyber Monday, folks. We gotta make something about being online, the exciting world of online. So we're gonna do a little of that. I probably should have thought this through a little bit. With corporate sponsorship comes the responsibility of putting on a good show, but I'm just going to try my best here. So I'd really like to talk to you about this piece. It's been on my mind. This is something I've been wanting to make for 3 or 4 years. And we're going to make it happen tonight. So let's hop online. I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Initiating internet sequence.
I'll see you up there, folks. Woo!
Internet sequence complete.
And here we are. Online. I'm wondering, computer, can you take me onto Google, please?
Yes, teenage stepdad.
Thanks, computer. All right, so without further ado, I'm wondering if any of you folks are familiar with this shirt. This is the craziest shirt that ever happened. It's the Episode 1 Phantom Menace Darth Maul all over print shirt. And this kind of the idea for this special episode kind of came from a few things. A friend posted a picture of this shirt the other day, and it reminded me that I've been wanting to make this forever. And then Threadless, the folks that I sell my shirts through, have been kind of on me a bit about adding new stuff. I used to make a lot more t-shirts because I was kind of inspired by that, but that hasn't really been on my mind lately. And I figure my best bet for getting back in the t-shirt game is to recreate one of the most complicated t-shirts anybody's ever produced. The Lee Sports Darth Maul all over print. But every time I've ever seen this shirt, I've thought that Mark Zuckerberg's face should be in that shirt. So we're gonna pull that off today. So computer, could you save that image for me?
Sure. Why not?
Thanks, computer. So I guess we can just hop offline and get right to work. I mean, this is gonna take some time, so let's get to it.
Initiate
I'll see you down there.
procedure. You are logged.
Whoa! All right. Little stuck the landing there. So that's the thing. We're gonna recreate this fucking insane shirt with Mark Zuckerberg's face for no reason. It's gonna be the worst shirt ever. Nobody's ever gonna buy it. It's gonna be a huge waste of time. But you know what? I might actually buy one. I would wear the Darth Maul Zuckerberg shirt. Maybe somebody out there will too. But whatever. Let's get right to it. You know what else is going on? Before we go to the instruction series, why don't we hop into the chat, see what the fuck is going on over there? Let me do my little doody-doo here. And let's bring up our chat here. Whoa, okay. Okay, I must have messed something up here. Let's see here. What are y'all talking about? Are people talking shit about me? Feel free to talk shit about me in the chat. Roast me. Let's see here. I must have reconfigured the way that this was supposed to lay out. Let's do it. You know what? Boom. There we go. Hey, cool. So how's everybody doing? Everybody have a good Cyber Monday? A lot of good deals out there. A lot of good deals. Let's see here. Yeah, you know. Yeah, Grayson is lame. Grayson is so lame. I didn't say it, so my wife can't get mad at me, but let's see here. Hey, what's up, Advice Skeleton? How you doing? I'm not sure how to. I don't know the first thing about streaming, so I'm not even sure how many people are watching this, but it looks like a lot of people are chatting. That's cool. I'm gonna try to get better about interacting with y'all and stuff. In fact, I may have procured a phone number and we can do a little call-in maybe later. I haven't tested to see if it works. Maybe the best way to test it is just give it a fucking try. Dr. Foxmeat got the Nordic track. That's very, very cool. Hopefully you got a good deal on the shipping because, you know, they ship those freight. So yeah, I got a cool custom phone number and shit. Like everything's coming up. Stepdad, things are looking good. You know what? We've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I actually kind of have to blow part of the surprise here in a sec too. I hope it doesn't break the show. It should be all right. I figure, you know, it's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? Right. So folks, this is the portion of the show where we get to make something cool out of nothing. It's late. We're gonna keep this loose. I'm wearing jean cutoff shorts. So I hope everybody's out there having a good time on this Cyber Monday, brought to you by Matrix 4, Welch's Fruit Snacks, and we're gonna be making the Darth Maul all over print shirt with Mark Zuckerberg's face tonight. Thanks to the sponsors again. It's good to have you here. So yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make some fucking art. Whoa, okay. Confession time, folks. You know, normally on the show, I like to make something from start to finish. But if you've taken a look at this shirt, the one over there in the top right corner, takes a lot of fucking work. I tried to start this earlier, had some technical difficulties. My programs were connected by firewalls, and the mainframes were all blown up. It was all bullshit. So it didn't work out. So usually I do this from start to finish on the show, but today I kind of cheated. So let me show you where we're at. We're gonna polish this fucker up though. Let's see here. Hope you're not all too disappointed. Let's see here. So Threadless, the folks I make shirts with, is my audio on? Okay, good. That happens sometimes where that cuts out. So Threadless, the folks that I make shirts through, they have this option to do all over print shirts where you actually print out an entire design on a piece of fabric, cut it out, sew it together into a shirt. And it's really the only way you can accomplish this sort of thing. So we're going to utilize that. I've only done it once before, but they've got this, let me do this. We'll do this as a big pro reveal. So they've got this cool template set up where you flow your art in there. It tells you where it is. And then you upload it, they print it, ship it, all that shit. I don't really do my own shipping or fulfillment. I worked online retail for 12 years. I'm sick and tired of that shit. I never want to have to pack a package again. So, you know. So anyway, what I did is I take their template and then I plug in the components from the old Darth Maul shirt, right? And you can see here, this thing is fucking bonkers. I mean, there's all these textures in the back. There's the space within the black of his makeup. There's all these logos and all sorts of goofy stuff going on. So today, when I was having my technical issues, I said, I'm never going to get this shirt done by Cyber Monday. Might as well get started. So we kind of accomplished this so far. But he still doesn't have horns. He doesn't have his Sith Lord logo. And I want you to see what's going on here. So what I have here, instead of recreating the patterns that they had, what I have is a little pattern that I created with Facebook logos and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And we made those into a repeating pattern over here in Illustrator. Let me see if I can show you what I'm working with over here. So I just made this simple repeating pattern. And this shit took forever. And then you make it in the different sizes. So you can see here, it's even got the repeating background in the very background behind the Sweet Baby Rays. So I just utilized that kind of repeating pattern throughout. And then, so in our original shirt, we've got Darth Maul over on the side and he's got a ship. And originally I was thinking, you might not know this, but Facebook actually did have like a drone craft at one point. I was thinking about flowing that in there, but it wasn't really working out. They made this drone craft for the benevolent purpose of giving internet access to people who didn't have it, for the purpose of creating more Facebook users, which is a really fucking weird thing. But I guess they scrapped the plan and there were no really good images of it. So we just did a computer in here. It's kind of this old Russian computer. It's kind of cool. So we still have a screen there that we can kind of flow something in, maybe a screenshot of Facebook or something. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg's profile as Darth Maul, maybe, I'm thinking. But then we got down here where we had in the original shirt, there's a Star Wars Episode 1 logo down here. Now we've got Facebook.com down here. This is a fucking crazy shirt. And anybody who wears this is fucking cool with me. Like, this is gonna be nuts. I mean, this is crazy, right? Let's go to the chat. How fucking crazy is this shirt? Let's see here. I'm almost thinking we should do a call-in because this is just fucking nuts. Well, Oh, God, every time I do the chat, we have to do the dial-up. Okay, here we go. The original Darth Maul artwork is from a shirt. So I just found an image of the shirt on eBay with a price of $2,000, which is crazy. But like I said before, I did online retail for 12 years or something like that. And one of the things I learned from that is that anybody can sell anything on eBay for any price they want. None of that means anything. For the Darth Maul texture on his face, there was like a stencil where you can download it for people doing like cosplay and shit. Yeah, if you want to see the layers, I actually had to reduce the file size based on my what I had created earlier, because I've been running up into all sorts of streaming, Illustrator, Photoshop, computer not happy with me issues. So yeah, Andrew, this is totally like a Andrew's saying that you can see that shirt on Grant Road 1 Stone. It's that's definitely like, this is something you would see people wearing in Tucson, that and a Slipknot shirt. I was actually, when I first moved to Arizona, I was amazed at how many people wear Slipknot shirts here. It's fucking crazy. Dude, so hey, thanks everybody for chiming in. You know, as I work on this stuff, I figure y'all can kind of entertain each other as well and fucking roast me and, you know, talk about my hairline and all that kind of shit. We're gonna hop out of the chat here because we've got some work ahead of us. Whoops. Behind the curtain. That's what happens when you're having a beverage or two. Let's switch to wide so I can kind of switch my shit out here. And let's go back to work. Okay, so these are all the layers here. I'm gonna switch to full screen so you can see here. This is just the portrait folder. So just for Zuck's face here, these are the layers we have going on. It's a lot, it's crazy. But most everything else I kind of think I flattened already, just because it was really already bogging my computer down. So what we have left, if we can look at our reference, we've got Hornstad, and then we've got this Sith Lord. And I was actually wondering if anybody had any idea about this. Like, my gut says just do like Zuck Lord. I almost wish I could do Shit Lord, because it's the same letters, you know, just rearranged. But Zuckerberg's not really a shitlord. A shitlord's like somebody who does like edgy humor and shit. And I think like Zuckerberg's kind of like the opposite of that. He's like, you know, he'll post memes about this Sweet Baby Ray's shit and just like the corniest shit. He just seems like a real fucking goober, right? So I don't think that'd be appropriate. So there's like Zucklord. I think down where it says Darth Maul, we should just say Facebook. I really like this shirt saying Facebook all over it. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would somebody want to wear a shirt with Facebook all over it? But I think it's really funny. So if anybody has any ideas, you know, feel free to chime in, because right now I'm kind of leaning toward Zucklord, which is maybe not the best use of that space. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg. I really don't know. I really don't know why this is even going to be a thing. Why am I spending all this time on this fucking shirt? This is going to be really, really weird. But, so yeah, we have horns to do. Now that I'm looking at his face, it looks a little dark. Back there's like a layer that I think I did that we can maybe think about turning off. Yeah, I think it looks better like that. So yeah, we got to add some horns. You know what? I'm going to hop in the chat, see if anybody has any hot ideas for Zucklord. Every time I do this, it's such a fucking weird thing. Gotta do the dial up. Message board. Weird guy. Metalord. Metalord's not bad. Metalord. What is that? Meta. He's calling his shit meta. Is my microphone still on? Metal. Okay. I think what's going on with my microphone is that I have it. It's a USB mic and it's plugged into like a USB 0.5 cord. I think that's what's going on. Metaborg. Metalord. I wasn't even thinking about meta. I'm so old school. I'm such a Luddite, you know? Metalord's pretty fucking good. Metalord's pretty fucking good. Should we go with Metalord? Everybody's liking Metalord. Zuckerberg is good too. You know what, folks? It gives me something to chew on. In the meantime, we can kind of bust out the horns. And I should probably grab another beverage. It's late. It's like 9:30 here. You know, stepkids are asleep. We're making a fucking shirt. We've got till midnight, my time, to upload this to Threadless and put it for sale for Cyber Monday. And I did the heavy lifting today, so we've got horns. We've got that little logo. Should be pretty manageable, even if I get a little buzz on, I think. Metalord. Okay. You know what? We'll be right back. All right. So this is my third stream. Again, this is the Cyber Monday special brought to you by the folks at Warner Brothers with Matrix 4 coming soon, and Welch's Fruit Snacks. And we're making a Darth Maul shirt with Mark Zuckerberg's face today. But this, like I was saying, this is my third stream. I've never done this at night. I've never done this while having beverages. And learning a little bit every time. Box Meat's got the crystal light going. Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good time. It's fucking Cyber Monday. It's a school night, but you know, I mean, you can always just, if your boss gives you a hard time, it's like it was Cyber Monday last night. What are you gonna do? It's the culture. It's the culture. We live in a society. So yeah, Cyber Monday, essentially, if you're not familiar, Cyber Monday is essentially Black Friday, but for computers. You know, there's a lot of hot deals. That's kind of the thing. You know, it's funny actually. Thanksgiving, right? Like as soon as that's over, it's like commercial onslaught. It's like what you need to be doing is buying everything. And it's like the day that's like being thankful for what you have is followed by like rioting for goods and services. And then that's followed by an endless succession of made up things to continue to buy stuff. But you know, I'm in the spirit of it. I like the cyber aspect of it. It's like, it's a good day to watch Hackers, RoboCop. It's always kind of a good day to watch those. We got some work ahead of us. We should probably get to it. Kind of just wish I was just chilling on the chat. Maybe we should open up the phone lines. People could talk to me while I fucking hammer out these horns. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, honestly. Should we try it? I think we should try it. I wonder if it's going to work. Okay, first. Okay, I'm on the tight shot. Let's go here. Let's fucking just do it. I might have to put on a set of headphones. What do I do here? Here I am in my garage trying to figure this out. I think that's the right number. I think I'm in the right account. because the way I have this set up, I should be able to work while people call in. Shit, I don't even have my headphones. All right. So what we got here is the Tascam TH02. This might break everything, so who gives a shit? It's Cyber Monday, right? I'm gonna plug this guy in before I open up the phone lines here. Fuck it, let's do it. So that's the number. I'm not sure how it works if somebody's online, somebody calls in, but if you call me at 1304-TALK-DAD, I can continue to work. Any takers? Any takers? I believe I have the right number displayed. It looks right. Looks right. You can just talk to your dad. We can just talk about whatever. It doesn't matter at all. Honestly, who gives a shit? Cyber Monday, baby. Brought to you by Matrix 4, folks at Warner Brothers, and Welch's Fruit Snacks. Does anybody have what it takes? Is anybody gonna call? Maybe I should just we got a call. Folks, we have a call. I don't know that this is gonna work. Hi, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Shit. I don't have this set up properly, folks. I'm gonna try something. Just bear with me here. You're a good sport. You're a good sport here. Oh, fuck me. I can't hear you right now, so you can literally say anything you want to me. It's
yeah, you can't hear me? I bet you can. Hello, 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 hello.
God damn, I really should have tried this out. Okay, I have an idea. Okay.
Yo.
Hello. Okay. I think I know what's up.
Hello. Hello. Oh yeah. Keep pressing those buttons. Tap. Click. Swipe. Tap.
Well, folks,
Click again.
I feel like I'm gonna have to do some more testing. Let me try the volume here.
1304-TALK-DAD. It's so funny.
Well, hey, we tried, right? Next time I'll have this worked out. And some other surprises too. Maybe some call-ins from some special guests. But that's the number, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up on you. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you. I was really looking forward to it. I'm gonna shut this tab and that should just kind of make all that go away. Fuck, sorry guys. I really thought I had that worked out. My wife helped me kind of work on that. You know what? I should get Grayson to help me out. He knows computers, mostly Carmen Sandiego, but he probably knows some stuff. Oh, good Lord. Should probably get to work. Should probably make some fucking art. That's what we came here for, right? Nobody just wants to see me here in my cool fucking shirt. Made by MK Ultra tie-dye artist based out of Phoenix. Look at this. Boom. Look at this. That's right. I have a cool little zoom in thing now too. This is like my soul on a t-shirt. And you know, a lot of people tell you shouldn't wear tie-dye shirts with green in them when you're doing green screen work, but this is my show. Stop telling me that shit. Okay. I had a lot of big ideas about maybe hand illustrating this fucking horns here, but I'm feeling like I don't want to do all that. Let's do... Is anybody gonna snitch me out to Disney if I just grab the real deal? I hope you don't. You know, it's transformative. Let's find a good image of those fucking shitty, dumb horns. Where's a good... I don't really want to steal somebody else's work. This is a cosplayer. They're making their own art, you know what I mean? I mean, as far as like stealing shit from. I should just hand illustrate them, honestly. You know what? It's gonna take longer, but let's just do that. Fuck it. It won't be that bad. So we're gonna make a layer called base. And what we'll do is we'll just do a selection. I want this to kind of all look cool, because if I'm gonna sell a product to somebody, I don't want it to be like, hey, thanks for buying the shirt that I made when I was rushing through it and a little buzzed on stream. You know, I have standards. That's the fun thing about memes, though, is like, it's nice when you're doing it without having any sort of commercial aspect to it, because you can just fuck around and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how shitty it looks. But you know, when you're selling somebody a product, and you know, this is actually a good occasion to talk about you know, I had mentioned earlier that Threadless was kind of hassling me and being like, hey man, you haven't really... Oh, that's right. I forgot. You haven't really been uploading any shit lately. I was like, well, no, yeah. Where the fuck is the layer I just added? Edit. Bill. Oh. Yeah, see, this is weird. Okay. So there's the base, and then we'll do, you know, and this is one of those things where it's gonna look like shit. But I don't really like, I'll make a shirt if I'm inspired by it. Like in this case, I'm totally inspired by this shirt. I've been thinking about this shirt forever. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that love the shirt, but don't exactly have $2,000 laying around. I mean, for a couple hundred, you know? So if we can do our version that kind of fulfills the same flavor, that's a cool thing. But what was I talking about? Oh, I guess I was talking about, I kind of find it to be a drag to have to earn a living. I don't know if you feel the same way. I'm very lucky in a lot of ways. I get to do a lot of cool stuff. And people generally approach me to make stuff that is kind of cool. You know, they're like, nobody really approaches me as like, hey, can you make this thing that's boring or dumb or, you know, they're usually like, can you make something cool for us? And so I'm lucky in that regard, but I'd much rather not have to worry about that. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But that ain't the way it works with 3 healthy stepkids. Okay, so that's our basis. Now we've got to make it look like something. I just fucking hate making a living, man. It always feels so cheap and cheesy and fucking weird. I don't know. I didn't ever really have this problem when I was working at the gas station and stuff. There's something weird about marrying what you like to do for fun with what you have to do to survive. You know what I mean? I know. It probably sounds like it probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you get to that point, it can be kind of a drag. I'm going to do this. I'm going to duplicate the horns. Oh my God, my system's all fucked up because I have 2 screens. We're gonna do an outer glow on this, but we don't want it. Oh man, remember when we were just hanging out and I wasn't having to do anything? Just fucking talking. I just got a heads up from a gold member, Dr. Foxmeat. Thanks for letting me know that my fucking audio is out. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you bearing with me even in this weird episode that I had big plans for today. What is going on with that? Okay, I get it. Stroke. Looks like the audio. Okay, looks like that's back. I actually might. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, it's the main texture. That's what it is. Oh, okay, that solves my issue. And we'll put that over the base as well. Now we can do the stroke, centered, and darker. Nope. Yeah, that's looking pretty weird. It's looking about good. What's in here? I'm not sure, but let's copy this all together into a folder. We'll call this horns. And then we'll see how they integrate into Mark. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. This is a fucking difficult one. Okay, I'm gonna move these down, and then this should go above our portrait. It's here. Main texture, let's cut this down. Okay, let's see how these horns are going to work out. That was a great idea, Nate. Or Stepdad. Let's just go ahead and completely hand illustrate some horns. But you know what? I think it was worth it because those look pretty good, pretty cool. Although main texture. Fuck me. I'm gonna delete that because I didn't snag the base. Let's just do this. Whew, I don't know about this drinking and working. I never do it. I don't think it's going so great, guys. Open up the base, open up the horns, we got the main texture, and then there's some other main textures somewhere. Group 1, main texture. Okay. Is the mic still on? Okay. Horns, let's see how these are shaping up. Let's see how these are looking in the rest of our deal. That's not good. Okay, base. Horns. Base over the portrait. Okay. Okay, we still have it in the other file, so let's just merge this group. We're gonna layer via cut that. We're gonna call this middle. And then we're gonna cut this. And we're gonna call it right. And then this buddy we'll call mid right. And we might actually not even use the mid right, which is the one we illustrated the most. Let's take that texture off so we can directly select stuff. And they're not big enough. Oh boy. And they definitely feel like they're a lot more saturated and maybe like a lot more stark, where they should have some more light source on them. But let's go ahead and we'll flip that duplicated guy and not make it so symmetrical. We'll kind of fudge that. And let's see here. If I take those horns, let's just kind of we'll do an inner shadow. Yeah. Inner shadow of, it's kind of that value there. We'll do it as a screen. So there's a little light source to it, but that's too intense. Drop that down. Let's do a drop shadow. Make it much smaller. He doesn't really have enough horns for the true Darth, but that's okay because, you know, we're like, this isn't Darth, it's transformative. If anybody at Disney asks, it's transformative. We're gonna put this, let's put this under all the portrait layers. What's the deal with Darth Maul? I think he's got, yeah, like little horns on the side of his face. Maybe that shouldn't be there. Maybe that should be. So we can utilize that horn that we created. Where the fuck is it? It's up on his temples. So what I gotta do is, let's imagine that's getting hid in the shadow a bit. Almost done with the horns, gang. You know, on paper, this show sounds like a really fun thing. And then you just gotta watch some dude fucking Photoshop horns for a while. But that's the gig, man. That is indeed the gig. It's cool. I mean, they're working on Cyber Monday. Makes me realize they're working on AI right now, where you can tell your computer, make horns, and then you're done with your project. Okay. That was a lot. I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see here. So let's take a look. I'm not going to make that same mistake I usually do where I come back for the thing and stay on the tight shot the whole time. So we've got two things to compare. Whoops. We've got everything except for the little logo. And it's 10:13 my time. And so we've got a little bit of time. We've got like almost 2 hours to work on this little text thing. I don't think it'll take that long. But we also have to upload it to the site and put it for sale before midnight on Cyber Monday. So we should bust that shit out real quick. Just down here. I think we had talked about Meta Lord, and I'm pretty cool with that. I think that's pretty good. I would talk about, giving royalties to chat members and stuff, but that's a big hassle for my bookkeeping. And I don't think anybody's going to buy this shirt. But maybe that being said, in all fairness, I should stick with my original idea of just Zucklord, just so that nobody has any hard feelings. I don't know. You know what I mean? Don't mix art and commerce. It's weird. I just really want to see somebody wearing this shirt. I want somebody to send me a picture of them wearing the fucking absolutely ridiculous version of the Darth Maul shirt. I mean, we can see that he's still looking pretty dark. We're gonna maybe mess with that in the end. I have this cool texture to add to everything at the end so that it's like a little more like what I'm seeing in the images I see of the Darth Maul shirt. I think regardless, this is going to be a bonkers shirt. It should be fun. But before we do that, I really do have to take a piss. We'll be right back. Man, Cyber Monday, guys, and I have spent most of my day doing this. There is something wrong with me. Oh, we don't just have the logo. We also have to do something in the computer, don't we? That should be fairly easy. Maybe we should start with that. Let's see here. What if I go here and go to Mark Zuckerberg Facebook? There he is. Yikes. Almost human. We'll do a quick screenshot of that. Almost human. Can't fucking do a goddamn thing about it. You fucking weirdo. Oh, before I drag that over, let's get over here, make sure we're on the computer layer, because I've got a lot of layers here. So before we start manipulating stuff, we can just kind of... I have a funny idea. we can just kind of drop them in here. We'll turn this into a smart object. So that whatever we do to it, we can kind of change it after the fact. I should save this. Bear with me for a sec. It's gonna do the little doohickey-doo. I'd be bummed if we lost those horns. Some of this stuff's not fun. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's more fun than a lot of things. It's not as fun as some things. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say here. Let's see here. We're gonna drag these points so that it kind of fits within this area. There might be a better way to do a different opacity setting on this layer so we kind of see what we're doing while we're doing it, but that's all right. Boom. This layer is called Cutie. We're gonna do a little of this. And that should work. And we're gonna layer via copy that, put that above Mark's profile. Audio still working? All right. I always forget that, but I've had some issues with that. We'll multiply that. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna make all this like kind of one uniform color, right? And then Mark's profile. Can you imagine being Mark Zuckerberg? Nobody wants to fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Nobody. Isn't that weird? Has there ever been a more unfuckable dude than Mark Zuckerberg? I don't think so. Let's get a classic Zuckerberg Facebook post. I can't think of anything better than the Zuckerberg. Let's utilize his website. Posts by Mark Zuckerberg. About BBQ. Posts. Post from. Shoot. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, maybe that's just a stupid idea. Maybe this whole thing is a fucking stupid idea. God, he's got a really weird, like, banner on his Facebook page. What a fucking goof. What do we want to do here? I really want to put his live streaming about barbecue in there. If I knew how this website worked. Mark Zuckerberg live barbecue. Grilling live in my backyard. Good Lord. Leave me alone, Mark. Let's see what we got here. Let's just make a passing reference to this. That fulfills it for me. If people want to look at the date, they know that's the day he smoked meats. The infamous day. This was the day it all went down. Fucking cooking up some brisket in the backyard, guys. Okay, let's save that. He needs a different profile picture though, so that's not it. I know I've done a Darth Zuckerberg before, which is what I'm looking for. That I just want to steal for the profile picture so it's different from the front one. It was the bosses are the bad guys, God Emperor Bezos. This guy. So if I turn off my textures, I should be able to grab him there. Oh yeah, this is a really complicated one too. Zuck is all on his own layer. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe we'll put him in some sort of fire, like lava. Volcano. Let's do volcano unsplash. How about lava? Unsplash is like a free to use for any commercial purpose sort of thing. That looks cool. Looks like somewhere Mark would be hanging. Sometimes I like to be kind of conscious of like using commercial images for something I'm going to sell, especially if I'm broadcasting. Hey, here's how I'm doing it. Not about to fucking grab something off Metallica's website tonight, that's for sure. Are they still into that, suing people for downloading shit? That was weird. Those guys have a lot of money. And then let's flatten Zuck. I wish I had made him more high resolution. He actually looks pretty tight. Okay, and then of course we'll have to duplicate that. We'll make that a smart layer and move him down here. There it is, folks, on his profile that we just copied. Meta. Okay, you know what? Let's save that. I know that we're not really showing the thing here right now. Save that. Okay. So there he is. That's what's inside the computer now. It's a profile for Mark Zuckerberg. It's pretty goofy. It's a pretty fucking goofy shirt. I could almost replace that banner image with something even just sillier. But maybe not. I do want to go to sleep at some point. But before we do that, I'm thinking, what's going on the chat? I want to read the chat. Let's see what's happening. Y'all are having a good time, all right. So I don't know, there's also another component of the chat. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but if you like follow me or something should pop up. You can see your name or whatever. Trying to figure this all out. I've got two computers. One's recording like a clean version. One's like live stuff. I'm thinking maybe I can edit these down into something people might want to watch in a different platform. Let's see what we got here. Ghost of Shad Labar, I'm glad you're high tonight. I think I might do that. I don't really smoke as much weed as I used to. I don't want to bum anybody out, but I kind of have a hard time with that anymore. Yeah, I appreciate that you dig the stream. It's a weird one. I don't really know why I'm doing it, to tell you the truth, other than it terrifies me. In the first place, making the recorded show for Means TV, I never wanted to be in front of the camera. Like, it was always nice having creator anonymity. But now that I've kind of let the cat out of the bag, it's like, I don't know. I don't just want to make stuff in Photoshop by myself anymore. I want to move on to bigger, weirder projects. If I had the time to really invest myself into this fucking thing, I got a lot of shit I'd like to do. Yeah, I have, being a balding man, I'll tell you the truth. Like, honestly, like every man in my family on both sides is completely fucking cue ball bald by the time they're like 23. So I'm doing like way more hair going on at 42 than I ever thought I would have. So, it's weird. It's a weird thing getting old and looking in the mirror and being like, that's not who I see when I think of myself, like, who the fuck is this dude looking back at me? But that's part of getting older, all of a sudden you're trying to play with your kids and you can't really do Legos on the floor. It's a fucking bummer. But yeah, I've got some weird shit I'd like to do. I'd like to get that phone line working. It'd be fun to talk to y'all. It'd be fun to do it like in this format, like a late night show when I'm drinking. It'd be fun to just do a call-in show, coast to coast AM, Art Bell style. Not have to worry about making anything. Explore some other characters. Maybe I could do that as Queef Malone, my kind of nom de plume, when I'm in the literary world. That'd be a lot of fun, talk to old friends, talk to new friends, do that sort of shit. So I think what we have left to do on this fucking crazy shirt, we still have to do a logo. But I do want to give a shout out to my friends at Means TV, who were the ones who kind of helped me make this show originally as a recorded format. You can watch 6 episodes of this edited to like 15-minute episodes that are like really interesting, cool, and like not me rambling, working on painting a horn. I fast forward through all that shit on the show on Means TV. They're cool people, and I'm doing a lot of work with them. And so if you dig what I'm doing here and want to see a version where I'm not rambling and I kind of have my shit together, that show's kind of scripted. Part of it's scripted, part of it's live. Go check them out at means.tv. Cyber Monday, they're having a sale on their yearly subscription, but don't let that deter you either. If you don't want to pay for it, they're not going to lock you behind a paywall. Send them an email. I don't know, info@means.tv. Look it up, but they'll hook you up. If you don't want to pay for it, if you can't pay for it, they will let you watch what they have to offer, which is a lot of really cool shit. In fact, let's go to a promo for the recorded season 1 of Seize the Memes while I grab another drink.
Initiating internet sequence. Internet sequence complete.
Oh, hey gang, and welcome to Seize the Memes, the digital art instruction series that encourages you to reject any and all art instruction. Seriously, I'm Teenage Stepdad, a balding middle-aged man who creates art under an internet pseudonym. You have a computer in your pocket, and that's not just a tool of consumption. It can be a tool of creation, even if all you make is dumb, weird, stupid bullshit. This is Seize the Memes. We're back. I don't know, folks. What do you think? Should we get back to work? We don't have a terrible lot to do, I don't think. I mean, I could keep going on this thing forever. And I probably will. I mean, I'm going to upload it tonight, but I might go back and fix some shit. I really might. Like, this could have a lot of crazy shit going on in it, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I got to sleep at some point. Audio still in? Cool. We're good. I appreciate you guys hanging through this. It seems weird to me to ask people to hang out with me while I'm doing some pretty tedious shit, which is what making art is sometimes. Let's take a look at what we got when we turn off our guides. I really like this. I think this is going to be a fun sleeve. We got some Sweet Baby Ray's patterns. We got some Facebook logos, facebook.com. The world's most terrible website. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's worse ones. As far as like its impact on our democracy and stuff, it's pretty up there with the worst. I'm trying to think if there's any others that are worse. I mean, 4chan has like direct ties to like people getting murdered in reality. I mean, I guess Facebook did. Facebook's kind of like 4chan for like your uncle, right? That's kind of what it is. Weird, man. Mark's a weird dude. Anyway, let's get back to work. Okay. Just playing with those horns a bit. I don't really like the horns on the side of his head. They look terrible. We should do something about that. I really just want to work on that Meta Lord, but those are driving me nuts. Oh, I can hear my computer being like, what the fuck, dude? You think at this point I'd have a computer that can keep up with my shit? I mean, I am a fucking pro. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever have a computer that can keep up with what I want to do. Just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. You know what we can do? Yeah, let's do that. I know, I'm just creating fucking work for myself right now, but that's something we can do pretty easily. Just kind of shade that in on the face. That's doable. That's passable. Okay, we haven't been over in Illustrator yet, I don't think. Let's hop over there. This is kind of my working file from earlier. It's got kind of the different surfaces of the shirt. This is what we're gonna recreate. Don't really like that font. I swear I'm doing everything hard tonight. I'm not taking the easy way out. You can't do that. If you're gonna make something that looks good, you can't take the easy way out. You gotta fucking go for it. So, you know, it'd be really easy for me to just say, this looks fine. But if you look at the reference, the Darth Maul that they use on there, this is a lot thicker of a font. And it's not just so easy as adding a stroke or an offset path on this. We're gonna have to do some manipulation to it if I choose to do that. But what I might do is, let's try this. Nope. Selection. Thank you. Let's space it out some more. And do all that. The one thing I really like about this streaming shit is that, like, my old job, I would wait till the boss wasn't looking, and this is what I would do, is play around with this shit. And this kind of feels like that. Like, this is finding time when I should be doing something else. And it's like, I don't know. I just kind of fucking dig it. So I hope I can find more time to do this stuff. We'll just kind of lay this out. I'm fine with this. I'm not going to fuck around with this. I already recreated this earlier today. I didn't find any fonts that I liked, so I totally created this font based on another font, like to match the look of this Darth Maul shit as much as possible. It would have been really, really easy to just, oh, that looks close enough, but I wasn't happy with it. It is kind of weird to spend so much time on something that's so ridiculous. I'm gonna do, what is the company called? I want to do a copyright meta. What is it called? Welcome to Meta. Meta Platforms Inc. Doing business as Meta and formerly known as Facebook Incorporated. Meta Platforms Inc. That's what we're gonna do a copyright on here. As if they made this themselves. Because what other fucking maniac would consider making this fucking ridiculous fucking shirt? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Sith Lord, Meta Lord, Zuck Lord. Should we go to the chat? Let's go to the chat. Is that the final answer, guys? Pam, I'm glad you dig the Zoom. I thought that'd be fun. I hope the sound effect is working when I do that. Dr. Foxmeat, I know you know this because I've known you a long time, but obsession is the thing. Obsession is the thing. Like, the habit of making art, that's the fucking superpower. Having it become a habit that you miss. That is the fucking superpower for creating art. Metallica. All right, chat. Shout out to Hypercolored Toilet Seat. Love you. I hope it's the tail end. I hope I'm not doing a marathon like late into the evening hours or the morning hours. Although that'd be all right. I mean, I used to do that with raves back in the 90s. We'd go all night, man. Should I just do a show where it's a 42-year-old man talking about what it was like to go to raves in the 90s? God, that'd be a fucking embarrassing show. Anyway, should we just fucking finish this fucker up? Because I still have to do the upload process before I can do the big reveal, because I'm not gonna have like a preview of it. Yeah, everybody, we're gonna do a talk show version. We're gonna do Queef Malone, we're gonna do a Queef Malone evening talk show, and we're gonna talk about a bunch of dumb shit. We'll talk about RoboCop. We'll talk about RoboCop for hours. God, that movie. In fact, I'm gonna tell a story about RoboCop right now. RoboCop came out when I was 8 years old, I think. And we were going over to my dad's buddy's house because he had 2 VCRs and my dad would dub us tapes. We had 2 tapes in our house. I think we went over to make the first one that night, obviously. And that was the comedy tape, which had Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise, Caddyshack, and no, we didn't watch the comedy one. We watched the action one mostly. So we went over there. I was 8 years old. My brother was 9, and my dad's buddy had a kid who was like 13, and they gave us $20 and said go to the movies. So we walked 5 miles downtown, and gave them money, 3 children, and said 3 tickets to RoboCop, please. And they fucking gave us tickets, and we went and saw that fucking movie, and I was 8. And it was one of the best days of my life. I've got about 20 copies of RoboCop over here on VHS. God, it's a good movie. And if you ever get the chance to read the novelization for RoboCop 2, please pick it up. Ostensibly, it's a book about the plot of RoboCop 2, the film, but it's really about the eventual downfall of the United States due to privatization. It's quite the fucking book. Anyway, we should fucking get back to work, but I will consider finding time to do a chat, like call-in show, where we can just talk a lot of shit about my insights into the world as a very old man. God, I'm feeling buzzed. That's good. It's gonna be fun. Okay, I gotta hit this button twice. I haven't figured out how to... There we go. Okay. Let's get back into Illustrator over here. This should be fairly simple, I say. Boom. So we want it to be Lord. I'm just gonna copy this. We're gonna copy this. I don't fucking care anymore. This is interesting. I was thinking about this earlier. This I want to do a little different. I don't want to do... It's interesting how they have the curves work out in this illustrated typeface. So the best way to handle this is to do one of these guys. Whereas this guy and some of the other stuff, yeah. But this guy, this is weird. It's probably just something about the scan. Fuck it, who cares? We'll just do it this way. This pen tool's weird. I've been doing it for years, but I still have no clue as to really utilize it. There's people out there that really know their pen tool. I'm not one of them. I'm not ashamed to tell you that. And boom, boom. The other beauty of this, making stuff for shirts, I've done enough of them that I know by now that some acceptable imperfection works in t-shirts because you're printing it onto a flexible material. It's a lot different than other sorts of print where that's weird, right? Do you guys see this little like notch in like the D and the R? That's what's so fun about playing around with lettering, is you really start to see the weird choices that are made when a typeface is put together. I mean, this isn't really a typeface. I assume this is a designer kind of drew this out. But it is true. When you start to like play around with custom letter forms and shit based on other stuff, you start to see choices that are made. I've had decisions. I did a thing for my friends at AJJ, the sick fucking band, where they had me do something with the Ace Hardware logo, and reverse engineering that thing was such a weird experience because you'd think it'd be such a straightforward thing, but man, it was not. Whatever that designer was thinking, I want some of that. Okay, so Sith Lord, Metal Lord. I'm just looking at my board here. I got some gags I really wish I could use tonight. You know, I got one that's labeled Uncle Gary. Box meat. We got to get on that, buddy. I'm going to do a quick pee. We're going to do meta here. Then we're going to upload this to the Threadless site, put it for sale. So any fucking maniac in the world can buy this shirt. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. I perused the chat. Advice Skeleton was asking if I ever made my own typeface. It used to be a hobby back before I was doing all this. Many years ago, I made a lot of weird, kind of psychedelic, weird lettering experiments where you start with one letter and then you just continue on and just like create a whole alphabet and numerical thing. It's a really fun hobby. But it takes a lot of work, and it's funny. I'm pretty good buddies with the guys at House Industries now, and that's what they do. They're like a type foundry. And that's super weird to me because they like my work, and I've always fucking admired their shit. They're like legitimate design world superstars. So the fact that they fuck around with me at all is weird, but I dig it. Memes, man. Okay, so our A is gonna have that weird notch in it, and maybe like we'll go like this. Yeah, kind of end up about where our source did. And we'll start with these kind of downstrokes. And maybe that notch could be a little less substantial. And this could come out this way a bit. That's gonna be fine. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I gotta remember to get my shit back. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. There's other things I'd like to do with streaming too. Like, some of the folks watching know I used to love doing music. I'd like to do a whole variety show at some point. That'd be fun. Like live performance, but with like really overwrought, like green screen backgrounds and shit. I miss making music. I really have an ambition to very soon put out a disco record. But then I have to relearn the whole process of making music again. That's kind of daunting, but I mean, it's doable. But it just sounds like, I don't know. It sounds fun. It's what it sounds. Let's just mix that up a little bit. I'm going to do a lowercase e here, I think. I don't know. I guess I could do whatever the fuck I want, really. Oh, we better lock that bottom layer. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of this dude. Meta, that looks kind of interesting, but we could... I don't really want to mess with the placement of that T and the A. I like where those are at. But this could be a little higher. That's cool. Meta. What's that M gonna look like? Wow, that's a little tricky. We could just, if I wanted to just get done here, we could just like, nah, that's cheating. It's cheating. Although I kind of like the form of that. I do kind of like the form of that. So let's see if we can do like a weird... These fonts are weird. They don't do what you would expect them to do. So let's do... I'd almost expect that to have like a reflect of that little top blip on the other direction. Nope. Do something weird with it. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. But you see in here in the original Sith Lord font, there's this little slit where the L meets up with the M. It'd be interesting if we could think of some way to apply that to our design. So let's just look at the overlap of those letters. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I think it'd be kind of cool to just cut that out and then maybe, nah, that ain't doing it unless grab both of these. Nah. Maybe we should just have it say Meth Lord. No. That's not really a funny joke. Don't want to be shaming people for doing what they want to do. Letters made me think of it. Okay, I'm kind of cool with that. Let's draw this out here a little bit. Make that a little bit different. Maybe, God, these... You know, it's not like any of these are the right decision or the wrong decision. It's just a fucking decision. Okay, I'm fine with that. But, okay, so this is gonna need to fall and look the same on the front of the shirt and the back of the shirt. We're gonna do our old handy Illustrator trick. Although there's this new thing in this new version of Illustrator where you can like paste in like layered stuff. I'm not really comfortable with it yet. So let's start. Oh boy, that's a lot of layers. We'll start on the back and paste that fucker in. Okay, yeah, that placement looks sick. That's cool. And then we'll do Facebook on its own layer. Metalord, Facebook. Copyright, Meta Platforms Inc. That's the whole name of the company, guys. I didn't know that before tonight. I don't know if any of y'all knew that, but okay. Well, this will be fun because we can just go to our reference, and here's the back. We're going to copy it there, knowing that's exactly where the fuck that is. We'll copy that, and then we'll go back to this. Oh, and if anybody wants to know how much of a fucking maniac I am, this is on the brand new version of Photoshop. I should know better than to fucking update that shit. Like, it's such a weird thing to do, but because I never do it, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just learn these new things about this program in front of other people. Never up. Am I back? Dr. Foxmeat, thank you, my friend. It's good to have some shooters. It's a really old-fashioned thing to say. I don't know what that even means. Okay, we've got. That sucks too, because I was just, that's the time when I was talking about really interesting stuff. When the mic goes out, it's the same thing every time. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate this, but we need to move it to, we don't need to move it anywhere. Fuck it. Who cares about being organized? Uh-oh. It's not what I was expecting. I wanted it to hit exactly the same like it did in the other shirt. It doesn't bug me. Well, it kind of does. That's weird. My stars are way different on each side of the shirt. That's fine. I just need them to kind of block out what's behind it. So we'll make that drop shadow a little more substantial. Mike's out again? Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's an old text. I do appreciate you keeping tabs on me, Foxmeat. If any of y'all are unfamiliar with Dr. Foxmeat here on Twitch, I would give you a suggestion to check that shit out. Subscribe to that shit. I mean, assuming you like cool shit and you like to party, Dr. Foxmeat on this channel and Hypercolor Toilet Seat. Those are the only streams I've really watched. Super great. They're in the chat. They're old friends. I love them to death. Still waiting for my Space Hay friend request approval from Dr. Foxmeat. At least last time I checked. You can all find me over there. Space Hay, that's a pretty cool thing, right? Cyber Monday. I've had a blast just fucking around with code on there. Holy shit. Guys, I can't really think of any details we're missing yet. God, it's so fucking weird. Look how many times this shirt says Facebook. What in the hell? You know what? Well, guys, we've come this far. We should just kind of wrap this up. I feel like we're getting there. I feel like it's about there. I'll be honest with you, I struggled with a few things in this piece. There were some textures I would have liked to kind of have recreated, but they're totally like these weird 90s textures that you can't find anymore, or at least I didn't know what to search for, you know? So, yeah, we should make a shirt that says Facebook 666 times. Yeah, I struggled with stuff. I knew this was going to be tricky. I'm not 100% stoked on the Zuckerberg face. It's really hard to add all that makeup to somebody. I'm sure that what's the dude who played Darth Maul? Ray Price or something like that? I'm sure if you saw him walking down the street, you'd never be like, hey, there's fucking Darth Maul. It's a big challenge. That's why I had to cut some of the makeup out of him. It just didn't register as Zuck, you know? But you don't know those things till you try it out. At the very least, it's a fucking ridiculous shirt, which is what we set out to make, right? I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I don't know how many folks checked this out, but the fact that y'all here in my chat are still hanging with us through a lot of shit. What time did I get my kid to sleep? It's just been a couple hours. This always feels like longer than it really is. It being Cyber Monday, I think when we're done with this, I think y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go upstairs and watch RoboCop. But let's call this guy done. Slap our texture on there. Is that where we want our texture? Those are both at 33%. Let me show you what happens when we go to 100. That doesn't actually look that bad. Let's do 50. So what that does, if you look at the original, it might just be a thing with the photography of this one particular shirt, but I think it looks cool to add a little bit of variation overall on everything, right? So we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna copy this whole mess together, and we're gonna see if we can make it look even better. Now it's all on its own image layer, right? If you can see that, we're all right here. Everything is right here in everything. And it looks pretty fucking digital. I mean, it'll look different once we're like printing it on a shirt and wearing it or whatever. You know what? I think I might buy this shirt, put it on, take a picture of myself, and then print that on a shirt. maybe that'll be a future episode. So let's go ahead and see here what we can do. Filter, sharpen, unsharp mask. And we're gonna set that dude at 2540. Although I think if we're doing a bigger shirt, maybe if we up that setting a bit, it's pretty subtle. When you're dealing in these large document sizes, like I'm usually working like 1080. This is like 10,000 wide or something like that. So let's up the value on the sharpen. I don't know if you can see that difference. And then we'll do a blur. And we'll do that at like a 1. And then we'll do a noise. These are the filters I usually do after everything I do, just because it always tends to, you can see it just changes the quality a little bit. And then, God, this shirt. I'm gonna buy this shirt. I'm gonna wear this shirt. I think they sent me a credit. I think I'm gonna use it towards this. And then let's do some experimentation. Let's do curves, RGB. If we fuck with this at all. Let's just see if we brighten everything up a little bit. See how that compares to the original. I can already see that if I had my druthers, I'd go in here and make that gradient a little more pronounced. You know what? We're not doing anything. This needs to be... Ah, shit. Okay. I'm not going to deal with that. I might go back and fix it some other time. And then people could have variants of the shirt. Fuck, that's... Yeah, that gradient should be darker. Let's fucking upload this fucker. One last thing. Like Steve Jobs. But wait, there's one more thing. We're gonna do the old red shift experiment. I never know what's gonna happen. Let's see what we think. Wow, that changes the flavor dramatically. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, I am going to save this as final. Darth Zuck, final. Let's date it, because I know I'm going to revisit this thing. Like I said, this was kind of a dream to always make this. I've always wanted to see this shirt. This is gonna be really fun. We're gonna upload it to Threadless, and then they'll give us a mock-up of what the finished shirt looks like, cut and sewn together. So we'll save this as a JPEG. I think that's gonna work. What is this? My computer's not happy, guys. But you know what? I'm not asking it to do anything unreasonable, I don't think. Fuck, the call-in thing's bugging me, because y'all could hear it. I just couldn't hear it. Huh. Y'all see that spinning wheel? That's not good. JPEG, max. I'm gonna hide my shit for a sec. I just don't want to log into my fucking threadless. Oh boy. Photoshop's not happy right now. I'll have y'all know. Add product. Okay. Shit. I have tried swearing at it. Fuck you, computer. Oh my god. Isn't that funny? Right at the end. Right at the end, gang. Okay, I'm gonna switch out of here. This is so ridiculous. Oh man. Well, I did save it. I did save it. Let's do this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm saving the Illustrator file. Kind of the thing I've been working with all day. I'm just gonna call it Sketchbook, because that's just got all the little things I tried in it. And then I'm going to shut that. We're going to shut Illustrator down. And hope that gives us some resources. In the meantime, let's take a look. What's hanging us up? Oh, that's weird. I'm not even maxed out on shit. Fun stuff, guys. We're just kind of waiting for my computer to decide it wants to help me out here. I think I'm out of beverages. We really gotta see this through. I mean, the end result of seeing this shirt is gonna be so worth it. It's so fucking dumb. I love it so much. Okay, so can I do 100% on the shirt? Is that gonna kill me? Is that a terrible idea? What happens if I hit tab? No? Okay. Cancel. We're not gonna save it that way. I wonder how they want this saved. Cyber Monday, gang. I just don't understand what the fuck is going on, because my system's not maxed out, like, at all. Like, I got my shit configured real well, like real fucking good. Okay. We'll do save as. Export as. No. File. Save as. Sorry, I know this part is pretty fucking lame. Okay. Why can't I just fucking save it as a fucking... You know what? Okay, save a copy. JPEG. Zuck. Final. Okay. Okay. It saved the JPEG. Let's see if we can get this fucker up here. I don't think there's going to be anything that I don't want y'all to see on here. Well, let's find out. I'm already logged in. Meta Lord. basespacebook.com. That's what we're going to call it. It does not have mature content. Current project. Cyber Monday. Let that upload. I haven't done this for a while. I think it does like an instant preview of what it's supposed to look like. It's really what I'm hoping for. That'll also help me with the way the show works. I like to do a big final reveal at the end. You know, so far all you've seen is me laying it out in a template. I'm excited to see it as a shirt. You know, I'll tell another old man story while we're waiting here for this status bar to continue on. There was a time in my life where most of the shirts you saw at the store were like this, printed all over with like a contrasting collar. Pretty fucking dumb thing, man. They're weird. All right, we got our status bar going. You know, while that's doing that thing, let's check the chat again. It's always fun. Yeah, women's leggings. Yeah, there used to be a whole section of the store that was all pantyhose. All pantyhose. Like a third of the department store was pantyhose. Really weird. Like little spindle displays, little pantyhose and eggs. It's a weird time, man. So yeah, our thing is uploading. Let's see here. Advice Skeleton, which diarrhea shirt you rocking? The Taco Bell, or I've done quite a few. The Brooks and Dunn. Oh, the Mickey Mouse, yeah. There was a famous pornographic actress wore that to Disneyland and sent me pictures. That was kind of a weird day on the internet. I was like, wow, why does this person have so many followers? And I found out pretty quickly. So let's see how we're doing. Why don't we check in on our upload? Whoops, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, look at that. It's in there. And we're gonna just go to add cut and sew shirts. Oh, whoops. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh boy. Okay, I guess it is required. I think what we'll do is replace... Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Ah, ha. And they all laughed. I wish I had another beer. Just a sec. refilled my RoboCop smoke. It's just a reminder, you have been watching the Cyber Monday special of Seize the Memes, brought to you by the folks at Warner Brothers and the new movie Matrix 4, and my friends at Welch's Fruit Snacks, where we've been making a recreation of the classic Darth Maul all-over print shirt from episode 1 with Mark Zuckerberg's face. And now we are actually uploaded. So let's see what else we got to do. So we've got it uploaded. I have the rights to sell products containing this artwork, and this artwork does not contain hateful imagery. Men's t-shirt, French terry, women's. Okay. We're going to create the products. Select all squares with squares. This is new. These are always kind of funny. Like, does this legs down here? Yeah, that's squares. Crosswalks. Okay. Crosswalks. All right, that's uploading. I hope we get like a swift, quick preview of what the shirt's gonna look like. That'd be really cool. It'll help me finish the show. I don't just want to show that preview all over print at the end. I want to show the fucking shirt. You can do these descriptions, meta description even. We'll do vintage, parody, meta, Facebook, Zuckerberg, 80s, even though it's not, 90s, even though it's probably not, 2000s. When did that fucking movie come out? God, it's a fucking terrible movie. Vintage. I think I already did that one. We'll add those tags to it so people can find it if they're looking for that sort of shit. Okay. What other tags should we do? Teenage Stepdad. People search for that, right? People give a shit. I'm not going to do description. Our products are being created. While we'll wait for that, God, I wish that call-in was working. We're going to work on that. I've been gaming again. Now that I'm on Twitch, I haven't been much of a gamer. I've been playing Doom, the 2016, I think. Fuck, that's a fun game. My kid's like, oh God, guys. We did it. Okay, so what we need to do is go to publish this. It's for sale. We're gonna go to our collections. This is the way I know to do it the best. We're gonna go to homepage. I swear this isn't shilling for Threadless, whatever. Like I've been happy with them just because oh God, yeah. Yes. I've been happy with it because it's easy. Yeah, the proportions of the patterns look about right. So now if we go to my shop, boom. Okay, we're gonna be good. Let's do. So what I can do is a little screen grab here. Y'all still hanging with me? God damn, look at that. Boom. Oh, God, that's a fucking shirt and a half. Print the screen. Go in here. I'm gonna do this. We got to do my end of the show here, and this is going to help us out. Look at that, instant. That's what you can get if you fuck with the Stepdad. Let's see here, the levels. I'm gonna fuck with that a little bit. And this is only for the purposes of the show. So what I do here is I save this, and we'll save it bigger. And finished meme. Oh, I gotta save it as a JPEG. Here's a little bit of behind the curtain. Finished meme. Save it. Goodbye, Elon. That was the last one. That was funny. That I don't know if anybody was here for the Elon meme, but I totally fucked that up. I was having so much trouble with Illustrator and shit, and like just things went totally haywire. So I totally fucked up, like total asshole. So the first A in total was like all stylized to match the poster Total Recall. I didn't match the O's. I got all flustered. Shit that would never happen if I was doing it on my own. God, that shirt. Oh my God, Metal Lord. Metal Lord. That worked out really good. So yeah, I hope you guys had a really good Cyber Monday. I mean, it's such a fucking dumb thing. Like, bye. Fuck that. Create shit. But this thing's for sale now. If anybody wants it, we made it together. I mean, I kind of cheated, but that's all right. Wow. We made a piece of art. There we have it, folks. Our finished meme, which is a shirt. I think it turned out pretty cool. This was a lot of fun. I've actually been dreaming of this shirt. This shirt has existed in my mind for years. So I figured I'd hop online with my jean cutoffs and we'd make it together. This was fun. This was my longest stream so far, even though we didn't do much because we were fucking around. If you follow the page, you'll get announcements when I'm going to do the next one. And we'll do a lot of things. Teenage Stepdad Live should be an umbrella for Seize the Memes and some other projects. Playing around with this software, doing fun shit. But yeah, thanks for joining me. For now, it's on to the next design inspiration, the next opportunity to learn something new, and talk a little shit along the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Seize the Memes.